Few people in modern history have reshaped industries the way Elon Musk has. Electric vehicles, private spaceflight, satellite internet, artificial intelligence. To some, he's a visionary determined to push humanity forward. To others, a reckless billionaire fueled by impossible ambition. But before the rockets, before Tesla, before the billions, Elon Musk was just a quiet kid obsessed with computers. Elon Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa, in 1971. As a child, he spent much of his time alone. Books became an escape. Science fiction especially fascinated him. Stories about the future, technology, and space exploration. But there was one thing that captured his attention more than anything else: computers. At just 12 years old, Musk taught himself programming. Soon after, he created a simple space-themed video game called Blastar. He sold the code to a computer magazine for roughly $500. It was the first sign of a pattern that would define his life: an obsession with building things. As Musk grew older, he became increasingly determined to leave South Africa, partly to avoid mandatory military service during the apartheid era, but mostly because he believed the future of technology was somewhere else. At 17 years old, he moved to Canada. Later, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States. The internet boom was beginning, and Musk saw opportunity everywhere. In 1995, Elon Musk and his brother launched a startup called Zip2. The company helped newspapers create online business directories and maps. At the time, most businesses barely understood the internet, but Musk believed it would change everything. The early days were brutal. Musk reportedly slept in the office, worked constantly, and showered at a nearby YMCA. 4 years later, Zip2 was sold for over $300 million. Musk became a millionaire in his 20s, but he wasn't interested in slowing down. After Zip2, Musk launched an online banking company called X.com. At the time, the idea of transferring money online seemed risky and strange, but eventually, X.com evolved into what would later become PayPal. In 2002, PayPal was purchased by eBay for $1.5 billion. Musk walked away with hundreds of millions. Most people would have retired. Elon Musk was just getting started. Instead of protecting his fortune, Musk invested nearly all of it into rockets, electric cars, and solar energy. To many people, the ideas sounded absurd. Private companies weren't supposed to build rockets. Electric cars were considered slow, unattractive, and impractical. But Musk ignored the criticism. In 2002, he founded SpaceX. The goal sounded almost impossible: reduce the cost of space travel and eventually make humanity multiplanetary. Then came the failures. The first rocket launch failed. Then another. And another. By 2008, SpaceX was on the edge of collapse. Tesla was also struggling financially during the global economic crisis. Musk later admitted he was running out of money. At one point, both companies were weeks away from bankruptcy. Then came Falcon 1, the fourth launch. This time, it worked. For the first time in history, a privately developed liquid-fueled rocket successfully reached orbit. Soon after, NASA awarded SpaceX a contract worth billions. The company survived, and everything changed. While SpaceX captured headlines, Tesla was beginning its own transformation. The company's goal was simple: prove that electric vehicles could outperform gasoline cars. For years, critics doubted Tesla would survive, but gradually, public perception changed. The Model S became one of the most influential electric cars ever made. Suddenly, every major automaker was forced to take electric vehicles seriously. Tesla expanded rapidly, gigantic factories, global production, and billions in market value. At one point, Tesla became the most valuable car company in the world. But Elon Musk's ambitions stretched far beyond cars. SpaceX launched Starlink, a massive satellite network designed to provide global internet access. Neuralink began researching brain-computer interfaces, and Musk repeatedly warned about the dangers of artificial intelligence, even while helping develop AI technologies himself. Through it all, one goal remained constant: Mars. Musk believes humanity must eventually become a multi-planetary species, not as a luxury, but as a form of survival. As Musk's influence grew, so did the controversy surrounding him. Critics accused him of creating extreme workplace pressure. Others questioned his public behavior, his social media posts, and the growing power billionaires hold over technology and communication. Yet despite the criticism, millions continue to admire him, not just for the companies he built, but for attempting projects many believed were impossible. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk has already changed the modern world. Electric vehicles became mainstream. Private companies now launch astronauts into space, and the idea of humans reaching Mars no longer feels impossible. History will decide how Elon Musk is remembered: as a visionary, a disruptor, or a warning. But one thing is certain: the future he imagined is already beginning.